Hey everybody, it's Eric with Premier Pack. I want to share with you some of the information I was able to help somebody with a phone consult on. The person was worried about the dog growling at her children when the dog was up on the bed or the couch and they would approach her. So she said that she's taught the children not to harm the dog, to give respect to her and love animals. And that's all really good. Everybody should do that. But the thing is, you also have to teach the dog to respect the children, okay? The problem is that the dog thought of itself on a higher plane than the children. And you can see where that's a problem. The dog needs to be clearly below all the humans in the household in the hierarchy of the family. Okay, that has to be clear. Now, what I told her was, because of that mindset the dog is in right now, those privileges have to be taken away. No more couch or bed for that dog for the foreseeable future, because right now it's viewing those things as a position and as a possession as well. So these children approaching its space like that is basically telling them to back off, and that's not acceptable. Okay, so a correction needed to come. Now, she asked a good question: should the children correct the dog somehow? No, not yet, because the dog doesn't feel they have the right to correct her. Okay, it's like a parent with a child talking back. They don't have the right to do that yet. So the advice was to be present when the children were interacting with the dog, and if any of that happens, you have to have good timing and correct the dog in whatever way you see fit, to let them know that that is not acceptable. Now, the flip side of it, the number 2 portion of that, is you have to look out for the dog. Now, when you see the dog becoming uncomfortable, make sure you're stepping in and having the children give the dog space. Okay? See, what's happening is the dog feels it has to take it upon itself to get that space away from the children that might be either annoying it or even just avoiding interfering or imposing on its space. And we want you to step in and protect the dog space. So that does 2 things. A, it teaches the dog that it's not allowed to growl at the children, and B, that you're going to step in and protect it from the children at the same time. So those 2 things coming together should make a good impression on the dog and help with that issue. So if I can help you, I'm giving away free 15-minute phone consultations right now. We're involved in this quarantine and there's nothing to stress about. I don't want you stressing about your dog at home as well. So if I can help with 15 minutes, I'll do it. If you need more than that, we'll discuss the pricing schedule for consults beyond that. But I hope you're having a good one. Stay safe, stay well. Eric with the Premier Pack. Talk to you later.